First of all, let me just say it's such a pleasure and honor to be present at this press conference addressing what is going to be the curtain raiser for, as Manjula Madam said, a first of many firsts. So, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ITBT ಮತ್ತು ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ರಾಜ್ ಸಚಿವರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಿಯಾಂಕ್ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರೆ, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿನ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಅವರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಂಜುಳಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ರವರೇ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅವರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ ಮತ್ತು KDMನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂಜೀವ್ರವರೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ವರ್ಗದ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, it is truly an honor to welcome you to this event. And just as Madam was saying, there are a number of firsts which we are unveiling in this Bengaluru Tech Summit, going on to a bigger scale, having different tracks where we are covering various fields, space, deep tech. And in that same vein, we want to show you a short video showing what Kionix has done under the leadership, under the guidance, and under the direction of the Honorable Minister for ITBT. So we have a leverage, we had a history of Kionix being an electronics manufacturer in Karnataka. We had manufactured TVs for the masses, we had manufactured radios for the masses. Now we are leveraging into this history and trying to create the next generation of devices. So if I can kindly have everybody's attention, and if we can queue up the video for presentation about what the department and Kionix is doing next.
Namaskaram. Karnataka is writing a bold new chapter in India's deep tech journey. In a landmark move to bridge the digital divide and democratize computing, the government of Karnataka, in collaboration with semiconductor partners and AI-first system integrator, proudly unveils Kio. Kio is knowledge-driven, economical, and open source. It is an affordable AI-powered personal computer built on India's own RISC-V application processor. Designed in Karnataka, developed in Karnataka, the Kio personal computer reflects the state's commitment to inclusive innovation and accessible computing at the grassroots. By delivering cost-effective AI hardware, this initiative further strengthens Karnataka's position as a nerve center of India's semiconductor and AI ecosystems. Kio showcases how Department of Electronics, Information Technology and Biotechnology are partnering with disruptive startups to build technology that is scalable and meaningful for a future-ready talent. Kio is proof of what becomes possible when policy meets local innovations, bringing affordable and intelligent computing within the reach of every student, engineer, creator, disruptor, and enterprise.
Kionix was founded with the intention of being a global beacon of electronic innovation. Leaning into this heritage, we have now purpose-built the Kio for providing an affordable mass computing solution for all. Built from the ground up, the ethos of Kio is open source. Open source RISC-V based system on chip, open source Linux-based operating system, learning, programming, productivity, and creativity tools. Kio is India's most affordable PC with an AI core, meaning AI can now be deployed at the edge and available to all. In a first of its kind, we have created Budh, an AI agent trained on Karnataka's state education, research, and training syllabus, working locally without any need to access the internet. Kio can be deployed across verticals such as primary education, institutions of higher learning, small businesses, startups, government offices, and even homes. After several form factor and hardware iterations and multiple software optimizations, Kio comes fully loaded with state-of-the-art memory and RAM, 4G, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet, USB A and C ports, HDMI and audio jack connectivity. Thank you, everybody, for your attention, and I hope we have piqued everybody's interest for what is coming up. So the device is going to be launched tomorrow in the inaugural session by the Honorable Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Minister for Industry and Commerce, and our very own Minister for IT and BT. So the form factor has been kept as something which we want to pique your interest for to show on the stage. But having said this, this journey has been a journey of about a year which we've been on, where the main intention of Kionix, under the direction of the Honorable Minister, was to try and create a device which we can deploy from anywhere, from Bangalore to the most rural hinterlands of Karnataka. We want a robust, affordable device which can be deployed, which gives computing, computational access to everybody in Karnataka. Statistics about why, what, were going to be shared by the Honorable Minister. As we said, the core ethos of building this is, how can we make the device open source? How can we get out of the proprietary ecosystem? How can we create a new ecosystem where individuals, people from rural areas, students can create content, can create platforms, can create technology? So the idea is, we don't want to create a system where you're just consuming information. We want to create a platform where students can start to create information, make programs, deploy LLMs. And one thing which we are really proud about is that the unique factor of Kio is that it is India's first AI PC, which is able to handle 4 trillion operations per second. So it's a 4 TOPS AI device which can do a lot of AI computing on the edge. I think all of us have seen that one of the limitations of an AI device is that you typically need to access the internet, you typically need to access the cloud to get any AI computing done. Here we have created a solution where AI is deployed on the edge, where programming can be done on the edge and computation using LLMs can be done in a small compact form factor. One more thing which we are really proud about is that using the own state's DSCRT syllabus, we have trained and created a chatbot which answers questions for students from class 8 up to class 12. It could be across subjects. It could be social science, mathematics, science. The bot can be questioned and you can have an answer within a fraction of a second, relevant to the syllabus which the children are learning. Now this is one use case where we're using AI locally, but the potential and the opportunities are multiple. We can use these in hospitals. We can use these in pharmacies. We can use these in police stations. We have created a purpose-built device which can be deployed for each individual application. One of the things which we're really proud about is that the device is completely developed and designed here in Karnataka, in Bengaluru. The chip has been made by a local semiconductor manufacturer. The entire device has been designed in Karnataka. We have all the jacks, all the connections. It could be HDMI, it could be audio jacks, it could be USB AC connectivity. It has got Wi-Fi, it's got 4G connectivity. So the device can be deployed across multiple use cases. One of the things which we are also really proud about is we've kept cost as a high mark in our development of the device. So we've made sure that we can deploy the most affordable device across platforms. And with this, on the 18th, I'm sure we are going to bring about a change we are going to unveil a device which is going to bring about a big change in the way computing happens in Karnataka. And we have taken a next step towards democratizing computing in Karnataka. Thank you so much for all the time you've given us. And every single platform which is available over here is open source. So like we were saying, the chip itself is a RISC-V based chip, which is completely open source. The operating system on which the device is working is Linux with Ubuntu on it, which is completely open source, supported for many years into the future, supported in the past. Every learning tool is an open source learning tool. It could be LibreOffice, it could be Genie for programming, it could be AI LLM tools. All of these are open source devices which are long-term supported and can be deployed without any licensing. So we see this as a big change in the way computing is taken forward. And one of the things which we're really proud about is while we were in the development phase, we've already got an order or a pre-booking of 500 of these devices from Shikshana for deployment across schools in Karnataka. So this is something which we are really proud about. And we want to take the deployment of these devices on scale, like we said, in schools, in higher education learning institutions, in government organizations, in SMEs, for startups, and deploy it in homes. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you for being present over here.